Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Depression of murderous rage, but the fear of erotic pleasure.
But we're not going to pick a serious girl for this number. No, I think this time we're going to go with someone a little more fun.
Felicia from Darkstalkers. Hey, not all beautiful monster girls come from live-action films. And when it comes to sexy monster girls, anime and manga got that shit on lock.
Jerk off to cartoons, too, is what he's saying, basically.
He said anime and manga got that shit on lockdown.
Yeah, there's a tentacle. He's got some tentacle.
For pronouncing it correctly, manga. Respect. The otaku nod to this guy.
This literal sex kitten claws herself to the top of my personal anime sex pile. And it's not rocket surgery to see why. She's voluptuous, fun-loving, and has those adorable little cat ears. Hey, sometimes a girl doesn't have to be brooding or some complicated metaphor.
Because as the great John Waters once said, sometimes cute and stupid is enough.
But of course, what really
bad vibes. This part, it's getting bad vibes for me.
I'm feeling pretty bad vibes.
I also don't think that's red wine even. I think that's grape juice, and he's full of shit all the way around. I'm starting to think that's the case now.
Yeah.
It should be thicker.
Right.
You know? Put some cornstarch in there or something.
places Felicia on this list is all the Felicia from Darkstalkers cosplay. Holy shit. Oh,
now he's just full on.
Oh yes. God bless you.
He's just posting photos of real women wearing these cat costumes and getting outrageously horny on his video.
Eyeballs bulging out like the old wolf in the cartoons.
I've never seen somebody get so horny, like 0 to horny in like 1 second. He was like, yeah, sure, it's a cartoon, but check this out that I see. If I was a woman that was a cosplayer and I saw Count Jackula, I would cover up.
Yeah, I'd put my robe on.
Japan. Number 6. Ah, the sea. What greater metaphor for the deep unconscious and erotic is there than the ocean?
Erotic with him.
And the greatest metaphor for man's deep yearning to connect with that deeply erotic and feminine place is the mermaid. But even with a metaphor so elegant,
mermaids aren't horror.
Dude, I genuinely thought this guy was gonna say jacks off to sharks for a second because he's like proved that he can jack off to anything so far.
We know someone who does that. His name's David the Shark, and he's a sales guy from LinkedIn, and he believes he is a shark. And that's why I made the reference in the beginning about fantastic. That's something he says. He's like, he uses all this weird, and it goes back and forth between like he believes he's a shark, and he's just kind of using a metaphor for it. So I'm sure he jacks off to sharks.
Actually, I won't play any more Count Jackula before we go, but I think showing Mike and Eric David the Shark is pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm curious about this now.
Here he goes.
You see this mug? Number 1 teacher, it says. This, my friends, was a gift from my 7-year-old daughter back in 2002. She gave me this because she said I was doing a better job at teaching her than her actual school teacher. I've been sipping Java from this chipped, faded mug for 21 years.
So if you're wondering, by the way, if you're wondering if he speeds up the videos, he does. He speeds up his audio for some strange reason, just to make it seem a little bit more concise. As you notice too, he has a shark behind him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he doesn't look concerned at all.
Oh, no, because he's a shark.
That's like his friend. That's like a friend of his, someone he knows. Yeah.
Chris, we read him the latest David the Shark post before we get out of here?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. It's not the one where he actually makes reference to him being a shark furry and talks about like the medical condition that he's dealing with, is it?
It is not that one, but he is the only person that I follow on LinkedIn because I don't necessarily need LinkedIn. So I come on there every once in a while and just check David the Shark. All right. The first one is a comment on a post. And he loves commenting on women's posts. Shanae Moret said, leaders prepare for the future. Leaders know change is inevitable. Leaders embrace change over ego, and they adapt to upskill for the future. Leaders prioritize. So this is just a bunch of shit. David the Shark replied, Absolutely, Shani. Leaders are forced to be reckoned with, and they go above and beyond to make a lasting impact. Here are more things. Oh wait, he's not sharking it up on this.
Wait, what? wait, though. That's a big. I've never seen a post where he's not sharking it up. Is he starting to
talking
have
normal.
second thoughts? Is he? This is actually kind of scary to me.
Yeah, we got to find one where he's sharking it up. It doesn't have the emojis in it, Chris. And that is I wish we could find the original one. We could. Okay,
Well,
we'll read the original one to these guys because he's very weird. I think you'll love him, and then we'll get out of here.
Hey, do you guys remember when Bryan tried to play the video and it kicked him off the call?
I remember. I don't know what happened, and I'm furious. I didn't get.
You don't even know how much people are gonna love that. Like it's all they're gonna talk about. It's actually not fair to the rest of the episode.
It happened immediately. It was so perfect.
You gotta tell. I mean, I committed 2 weeks ago the biggest flub that you could ever possibly commit. I left in 6 minutes of a show that we had to start over. I left in all of the intro. It's like 7 minutes, and then it all of a sudden started over, and it was.
And we
so
said the same,
embarrassing.
like we said many of the same things in the second intro because we, of course, believed that Bryan would be editing out the first intro as was discussed, but he just left the entire thing in there.
Now
Really-
listeners have the flub cut where they're uploading them because I replaced it, and so now people have a SoundCloud where they can listen to the original.
Yeah, somebody made a one to listen to the flub cut so you can hear us embarrassing ourselves.
Well, here's David here. Hi, Grant. David the Shark here, surfacing for a moment to share some thoughts.
Yeah.
Surfacing. I couldn't agree more. The mind is like an ocean filled with a current of thoughts, and our self-discipline is the compass that helps us navigate. It all starts with mastering the art of controlling your thoughts, which in turn drives our actions. It's kind of like being in the shark world. We don't just swim aimlessly.
Yeah, spoiler alert. A lot of things he's noticed are kind of like being in the shark world.
You guys are thinking like David the Shark, he must think he's from Shark Tank. No, he literally fucking thinks he's a shark.
He's actual shark.
It's kind of like being in the shark world. We don't just swim aimlessly. We have to be disciplined to hunt, to survive, and to thrive. The same goes for our thoughts. Let them be your guide, not your anchor. Remember, a shark doesn't swim backward. Keep moving forward, conquering your thoughts and shaping your destiny. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and keep riding those waves of success. Spread shark love. David the Shark.
What's cracking me up about this is that this guy looks like one of the cops in my town. That's like he literally looks like one of the cops in my town. So
Yeah, you don't live in New Hampshire, do you?
No, I'm in Ohio.
That's where he's from. He's from New Hampshire, which is we spoke of libertarians, a big time libertarian state. So he may well be a libertarian as well.
Okay.
Like most of the original Street Fight listeners were hamsters. I almost said hams from New Hampshire. And they were like anarchists, and I think they got mad at me when we went more socialist.